I have to realize now that like we have a process that we have to go through. We have to go through the steps, and that's kind of the journey that we're embarking upon right now.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The quarterfinals are underway. It's Maja. Aggressive towards middle, encroaching the window position here, and he'll get a face full of lead to kick things off. That's simple, the P250 to actually finish the deal, and for now, that's an opening 5-on-4. NaVi, huge advantage, still have 2 smokes.
This Calyx position gets really reduced if they wrap through Temple, right? If Alexi B goes on this little information gathering play, like he can still get these kills and still have impact in the round, but when they come around behind you, and actually he won't even get one. So throw everything out the window, don't even worry about it. That's basically the pistol round is done, boys.
Yeah, but with that mid-split, Alexi B's already got all of Temple under wraps. They know Eternal Fire nowhere to be found.
You essentially get a discounted helmet, right? So you might just be thinking about that going forward and having a force buy in the second.
Ooh, that's a nice shot, though. That's a good little warm-up shot. Not going to get you anything else other than that. Maybe he goes down at the end of the day. Prioritizing that armor, finds an engagement, but he should be fine.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Wakadia will pick up his second frag of the round. At least make $600 for his troubles here. Bear in mind, he's got 100 Kevlar. So he can get a helmet and a FAMAS and maybe even a smoke. So it won't be...
Ready to see. We are talking about a Xantares as the highest rated player for Eternal Fire, with 2 rounds of playoffs underneath their belt already. And he's boosted up, toppled over. Simple, instant headshot on the peak, confirming a second CT backsite. That's now 2 additional defenders on this bomb site, identified, whittled down, and soon to be swept away. That little bit of Temple position means nothing. We want to talk about rating and star-studded performances. Well, him back in the group stage, absolutely dismantling FaZe in that placement game they played. That best of 3, bro. NaVi absolutely racked up rating. Best rookie years of all time.
Sure.
I mean, it is one of the, but it's not number 1. Barring Zylu, I put Bit second, because it's quite untouchable what he's accomplished.
Yeah, I can. You could make that. Yeah, I can see that.
NaVi have got themselves an AWP as well, so throwing away one of those MAC-10s.
No shotgun out of the gate is a good sign for things to come.
It's an early challenge into this bomb site as well. That's going to make the defense nervous, and it exposes Calyx to the AWP.
Trying to fall back, just denied. Then your Palat player gets smashed by Ima. Sure, you've got to double rotate over, but with that AWP empty-handed, with your Dark player flushed out like that, we didn't quite see how the T's came at Dark, why Calyx is falling back that way instead of being hugged against the wall, dodging Simple's angle. But alas, it's a second from Simple's AWP. So flawlessness, the name of the game thus far. This T side looking at a 4th with 5 standing.
Yeah, we've only seen 2 kills so far for Eternal Fire. It's not going too well. Not the quarterfinal we anticipated, but it's very early days.
Yeah.
Very early days. Plenty of Counter-Strike to be played, but yeah, they need to start finding a few frags here. Simple just absolutely mauls them here in round number 4, and Alexi B, he spotted the foot.
Yeah, unlucky
the retreating
for
player. That's going to be the awkward
unlucky
as
for
well.
Woxic.
Woxic is gone. Not another clean sweep, surely. It's going to be a kill. There it is. Wakadia will at least post a frag in this round. Alexi B goes down. He's got to try and hold on to the AWP now.
That ain't happening.
I don't think so. Flashbang's going to be spot on. He's in a lot of trouble now, surrounded, and it will be a pretty much flawless round once again for NaVi. 4-0. Maximum loss bonus for Eternal Fire, but that just means a half buy going forward.
I don't think Calyx got forced out of Dark at all. I think he got called back because Major was under so much pressure, and I think you can look at that as the double op situation when you invest in those double ops, missing utility, missing an early Molotov.
And even allowing them to have middle in some ways.
No help for Wakadia either. Wakadia, in fact, is coming to help Woxic because they sense this mid play, but that 3-pack of players from NaVi getting closer on main, they may not even be needed. We're talking double headshots, down camera, and another round that's toast.
Oh, that's so disgusting from Eva.
This time we get the Calyx out Dark. It's like there's a small attempt, but everybody else on the map feels muzzled while those little things are going on.
Oh,
we see the squeeze come through, and with aim like that, man, you have no chance.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? You just got to shrug that one off. Things seem to be a little chill. Mid is going to be attacked, so into Xantares, a way for him to get involved in some early action. See if he can have an influence before it slips away too far. Wakadia in the corner. Good start. There's Calyx as well. JL goes down in Dark. All of a sudden, finally something promising.
Yeah, but watch the response. Lean on Bit and Simple to just go crack into the A play. That's what they had hoped for. Met by Woxic's op. That's 3 individuals from EF with a kill coming together. collectively.
There's no flashbang, no nades, no smoke for NaVi to make anything kind of happen in this 2v2. It's just going to have to be swings and fights. And the chance, if backstabbing. Oh, if he could have gotten Wakadia, that would have put Woxic under so much pressure. That might have been the way back in. And now it's got to be simple, seeing how many he can pick off, how expensive he can make the round.
Oh, ditches the AWP, but he's going to get dropped on. Xantares makes sure he doesn't get away. And indeed, we do have that closure for the first of Eternal Fire.
Sorry, Bit's got 16K.
Also, last time double op setup, we saw really, really quickly aggressive NaVi, and without that, maybe this time that double op settles into something a little more functional. But the smoke chase, while smoked off, they throw one deep, and Bit just barrels through it. Woxic thinks he can get a response going over towards Canals, and instead he's the second casualty. It's Alexi on his own in mid.
Oh, he spotted two.
That's great info, and just an even better opportunity now with this jail control deep from Ime. I mean, you've killed one off on A, you get a tap deep inside of the B site. Could this go any worse for Eternal Fire?
That's great awareness from Ema as well. Like, Simple picks off Woxic in Dark. Alexi spots the player in Temple, so he just takes an opportunity, says, maybe there's a one-on-one here, but if not, I'm slid into such a strong position. And now no guns likely to be saved. I don't know how Major adjusted for that.
That was quite impressive.
If this how long this was taking so far, because it feels like it's been very quick. Because we started at about 10 after. It's been 14, 15 minutes since this all began.
Damn, NaVi halfway to a map 1 win. But still held on to. Come on. Ooh. Nice. That could be key in the end. We said there was enough money behind it to buy.
Don't think it's really been working out too well for them, but we'll see what they bring to the table. That was the opening pick, and then Simple waiting for that reaction to come through. Woxic offers himself up. Imma taking prime real estate there on the B bomb site. One tap into the side of Calyx.
What are we doing back there on Fountain? They're going to boost behind it.
No, he's looking for it.
Oh! He was ready for that.
Yeah, he knew exactly what the potential was for that kind of a boost, and even had the aim in the right place. Just, I think he shifted his thoughts away from the boost just at the last possible moment.
Half his mind was elsewhere, and Woxic knew what he wanted. So Woxic's second op kill, but a slide from Ime out through main on the side of that smoke, and in an instant, Eternal Fire smoked.
What just happened? How does he get 3 kills at B main? He just walked through the smoke. They line up for him. On the T side of Anubis, Imma, there was a slight gap in the smoke, and he looked to capitalize upon it, and my God, did he ever deliver. Triple kill in the B bomb side just when Eternal Fire found that opening kill in towards A main.
Ooh, Major is pissed. The 2 rounds in a row, the run they had, I don't think there's any reason for him to have believed an AWP would be there for that kind of a peak. So takes a bit of a risk, and obviously the wrong end of it, but it's okay. JL is going to help recover. Peeking up through Dark and now stepping forward, and Major's in a lot of trouble. He's got 1.
Second of the round, peeking towards Jail, nails the third, but on the sidearm swap, Bit gets the better of him. We have Alexi checking flank.
Major's carrying right now. That's a problem. He's just got 3 more kills here, made this round possible for them. Xantares brings it down to the 2 versus 1. Wakadia will convert. Finally, something going in favor of Eternal Fire here, courtesy of the in-game leader.
Not one they'll wake up from yet. No vision on this from the plat. It's too close right. Dark side. Oh, he goes for the player in Dark, and Major's able to point blank hold him back. Simple's hoping that he gets that snippet of a shot given over, a glimpse of the CT peak, and Xantares wins a very critical duel to keep man advantage here for EF. How about a long play? JL posts up, took a ton of damage from that op of Woxic, and still Simple waited patiently. That opens the door for the Dark split to come through into the A play, and when you lose JL elsewhere, this is all NaVi really have left to work. So it falls on Alexi. In Simple's temporary absence, the smoke in front of him by his own doing. Shadow, and still Xantares isn't able to hold off on that one. Alexi wants space, he goes deep, and Woxic comes in. Sound made, easy pickup for the in-game leader, giving all that Simple needs to lock this in. The bomb plants for him, he's locked it towards Plat, and Wakadia's got a hell of a task at hand. Every corner needs to be cleared. The first one's his. And by peeling Simple off, he knows Alexi's already pushed. Bomb's planted for it, but a smoke is going to obscure that vision, and he has the wall to help. A tap-on bomb that Alexi just tries to spray off.
No kick, Connor. This could be a problem now, so the smoke will start to dissipate, but it's not an issue. Wakadia comes out on top in the 2 versus 1. Has he got time to defuse? It looks like it's absolutely fine.
Ooh, he's giving the fist bumps. It looks like it's going to be close. And he's got it.
Wow. Well, there it is. The star's starting to shine brightly for Eternal Fire. We're seeing Wukadia turn up. Magic's having a good performance. That's going to be a couple of rounds in a row now. NaVi getting the bomb planted does mean they've got another buy going forward. Had a ton of cash already. And is that going to be the first tactical timeout called by NaVi as well? So Blade, not happy with what he saw in that previous round. The fact they had a 2 versus 1 with an open plan as well. You'd expect them to win it, especially with no kit there. But Alexi B, he's only on 2 kills right now as well. Not feeling too confident with the performance in this first half. It's going to be a nice flashing towards A main though. Magia, he's been doing very well here. A double kill once again for the in-game leader. That is beautiful. Making the Famous work there. Causes the flashbang from Wukadia.
Yeah, but no one's even considering this in the A-bomb site. Major now is.
Yeah, Heaven player's taking a glance, but won't be able to hold them off. So now they're in the open ground, and they take down Wukadia. Major in with every frag so far of this one to the favor of EF, but it's going to be a cleared bomb site. It's the fast flank that Simple missed because of Calix's timing, but Ime gets into Heaven. Now Simple's still in the open ground, but he's crossed over to the left, so Calix still has yet to get this angle. He didn't spot him. Now finally shoots him in the back of the head to seal the deal, it seems. Ime comes back, kills the rotator. Oh, if he gets the one on camera, he knows where Calix is. Instead, it is Eternal Fire with a 4th.
So there's 2 rounds now where Magic's had to get 3 kills just to post a round on the board.
But here it is, 3 men through dark, 1 on long waiting. Calix has got to do something with that limited bit of health. His rotator is Woxic on the plat, who has a gap to work with. Calix gets his missed shot, could be critical. We're down to the 10 seconds, but Bit gives up that vision, and Woxic is collecting his kills. Simple in the clutch is denied. Multiple 3Ks from Major, and 1 as well from Woxic to end this half that could have been way less. 5 at this point, they'll take it. Okay.
Pistol round. Oh, look at all the utility. Smoke and flash.
A smoke and a flash, Jason. You love to see it. 4 sets of Kevlar otherwise. And Simple, ready and waiting towards B main. Looking to strike with the first headshot. You know he's going to deliver. There's the first. But now under a lot of scrutiny here. Pinned in the jail position. Needs a bit of backup from Imma, who will deliver here. But surely they're going to bounce back and find multiple kills here. 4 versus 2. But Eternal Fire can find no entry into towards the bomb site.
Brighter than ever, they said.
Yeah.
Hotter than ever seen. Woxic about to tap into that geothermal valve and go huge. 1 is easy, okay? He's locked into the jail. The second one, though, that's going to be the most beautiful shot of this clutch.
Plenty of time on the clock, and now readdresses, so it will indeed not be that temple fight. It's going to be the one towards middle, and Bit is just going to run away. He knows this shot. This next bullet is the one.
Yep, so you have to fear it, because kill 2 in this 1v4 is never going to happen. JL closes, NaVi with 11.
They might buy in this round. It's likely they buy in the third, to be honest with you. 12-5 might be locked in. It was Simple towards B main. They never even got to run whatever strategy they had in mind. Met by bullets. A flurry of them as Alexi B finds that 3rd kill, and then it's just Woxic left in a 3 versus 1. Nothing can be done. Unfortunately, it is the full eco.
Potentially boosting over it, but Bit has got to be like, thank you for the smoke that doesn't let you come through. Yeah. I still have one of my own. And
an incendiary and a teammate standing in the open to hold. So Xantera's had to get up to something in mid, and now if you think you're going to scramble back, well, Ime has already played this to near perfection. Near perfection, because he wasn't ready for that. And with a quick, swift clear out of Wukadia, you know he will take that momentum and run and seek out the next challenge inside of the site that, sure enough, has been left empty. Headshots, one after another. What a bounce back for Eternal Fire, and dare I say it, at a mandatory point in this game.
That's if they want to force buy into this one. They don't really have to. They have plenty of buffer here, lots of rounds to work with. It's not required to win this one, but it looks like they will be buying into it.
This is the difference, too, of like...
It's Eternal Fire, flat default, actually working towards B main. And Wukadia looks red hot here. Slow start to the series, but he's arrived, dropped the first smoke, and now Alexi B needs to find multiple kills, and he suddenly delivers on that promise. 2 for the SMG. Imma patrolling from the dark room here, looking to confirm the round. If the bomb goes down, he might have done enough here, and just Magia nothing to do, and it will be NaVi posting a very important round.
I don't know, this is the man who carried Eternal Fire through some tough stretches in the first half. Maybe he's got one more in him, one more triple kill to really propel this to this T side a little bit further along, because this is a desperate buy for NaVi. Even if he doesn't win, even if he gets one kill, even if he gets 2 kills, you keep that money low, and you put him in a position, you put your team in a position where you can still actually turn the corner, and that ain't happening.
Look at that ragtag gang of corpses, man. Lots of jockeying for control in top mid. Just Xanterra holding back. That second day player preoccupied, but JL, okay, few clean headshots in these last 2 rounds. Even when he rotated into B in the round prior and gets that kill through smoke, just taking that away from the terrorist without even giving him a duel made everybody's life on NaVi so much easier. Here's another example. And these are the kinds of kills that I think JL is starting to put forth here during Pro League, during the group stage, now in playoffs, starting to put himself in that kill feed. Make everyone else's lives easier.
There's no
but a
utility.
Mac 10, huh? That's all it takes to get the entry, to have simple blind back sight. He'll bring one with him. Oh, and JL, it's a little wild, but that spray down, mows down 2. Woxic, no play to make. It is indeed NaVi one step closer to the win.
Oh my.
He gets that trade kill for sure, and then we're sitting in a 2-on-2 with Bomb planted in the op in position in A main.
How did Wicadia win the 1v1 duel of a Mac 10 at like mid-range? That's what I've got to see. Like, he took down a player towards the fountain who had 100 HP there, like a double headshot. It was wild.
A bit gave him an NS after it. Gave him a nice shot.
That was
a beautiful one, too.
See? Bombs out.
Yeah, bombs out.
Yep. Takes a little bit of time to pull that Tech 9 back out. Call out a spawn, right? B-split. Just execute and see what you can get coming through it. Unfortunately, on the other side of that smoke is Emo. Flashbang hits a teammate. They get slowed down, 1-for-1 trade. That ain't bad, but now Molotov is going to slow down the attack, although the bomb has already made its way in.
Yeah, and they've got the site control fully wrapped up. You've got an AWP sat back on long. JL tries that same smoke spam, nothing.
Look at all the utility, though, for NaVi in this retake. Like, they have all the tools in the world, including a shotgun.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming, baby.
Nothing you can do to stop it. Frag grenade to the platform. Alexi's going to take the spearhead of the retake. Still, your Temple player is smoked off, and that Desert Eagle looks ferocious. But Alexi survives the bit of damage. Op now revealed. Bomb plant in front. Woxic has his hands full. Can't get the diffuser off. The cover's there. The shot.
He's done it.
It's the wrong one. He gets JL in the front, and NaVi diffuse for 15.
And Simple gets the shotgun kill at the end.
Oh,
it's all come together.
as if.
Oh
Just
my.
what we needed.
Might have a chance, but of course smoked off. There was a gap, but just couldn't find the diffusing player there, and it will be map point for Natus Vincere. It's the final timeout for Eternal Fire. It will take 8 rounds in a row to take us to overtime on their map pick. Bear in mind this run they've had, this glorious run in EPL so far. One of the best performances we've ever seen from a Turkish side.
JL is going to be patient. Molotov coming out. Probably, ooh, I thought Major might step in front of that. Maybe not with the Mac 10. There's the swing. He's gone down. Xanterra's with his opening. Stepping up next is the shotgun. Simple closing the distance. Clothesline. And Major wants nothing to do with it.
Look at him run.
I know.
It's the AK as well they've lost, so this is an absolute nightmare. 4 versus 3. We might be done here already.
Woxic has timing.
Smoke.
He could very well get that player shaved off the A site. Oh no, Simple.
This goes with the shotgun again.
The bomb gets delivered to his feet, and just like that, we're done here, folks. Okay, it is indeed a NaVi 16-7. And that 7-round count, well, it's dire when you consider a couple of 3Ks out of Major, a 1 versus 2 from Wicadia, and they just stopped an all-out NaVi rush once. Barring that, this was not the Eternal Fire that Henry G himself was hoorahing yesterday with their 2-0-2-0 fashion. This could be another 2-0, but not the one Eternal Fire have become accustomed to.
It's a bit of a specialist maneuver of Alexi B. For now, though, Imma patrolling that area as they go for A main control.
Oof, almost killed on the fallback. A little bit more damage tagged. Simple gets to secret. JL crossing with him. And Major. No, he was the one piece back on Anubis that kept Eternal Fire even remotely in the game. And right now, Alexi's trying to follow the CT that he knows just left, but now he's kind of freaking out. Where'd this guy get off to? Luckily finds the timing where Calix's head faces the other way. So an equalizing kill found from Alexi. Perfect chance to join up with his ramp players. And now they're going to transition into that comfortable B hit. It seems door swung.
Ooh.
Almost.
How is Zimmer not down? 7 HP. Magic can't find him. He is towards Decon right now as NaVi scramble towards the lower bomb side right now. Looking for a second, and he might be able to pull it off as well. Alexi B will strike first, though. And now they're in a lot of trouble. CT's rotating in from the ramp, and Maja, he needed that kill for this one to be possible. It's the perfect call, Matthew. Upper play, just when the CTs are convinced it's down towards lower.
The Alexi B masterclass continues, Henry. That's how I see it. You could feel in the movements from Eternal Fire, they were completely oblivious to what the end game of that round was. Probably they took first the bait of that vent dive that you were talking about. In fact, it was just a misdirection to attackers in that time, taking space towards outside. This is why Alexi B sneaks onto Calix under heaven, completely oblivious to that risk.
Yeah, and I think we might be done here. It is going to be Zantares left. One-on-one battle with JL, but for now, just hoping to save his Kevlar if possible. Hasn't been tagged yet and doing considerable damage towards the remaining NaVi players, but down he goes. Alexi B will find his third frag of the round. It's a convincing pistol for NaVi after losing that first pick, courtesy of Maja.
Inside of that A site, not on vent side. Lucadia gonna go back, swings door shut behind him, tries to clamber up. He's got to be quick. Can't miss this moment of movement. And with the door open behind him, he drops his chance at killing Bit. Woxics rotate indeed from ramp, the only other piece in place to hope and stop this. But nothing will prevent that bomb from going down. Alexi jumps into the scope, but even then, what is that, an invitation to retake?
They have no kits,
nah,
right? They have no utility. They've got one smoke between them, no kits. They might as well hold on. It's going to be 4-0, and they might even hold on to 4 rifles here. JL's on the prowl. What a shot that is. Bear in mind, they have no helmets. So, yes, NaVi had Khalils, but with no helmets available, the Khalils become even better than the AK, arguably.
And this is mainly a problem of timing. Because you might look at this round from the side of Eternal Fire and say they didn't really make a mistake. The issue is how quickly NaVi made it down secret. If Wikadia puts down his Molotov with 57, 59 seconds to spare, that's way too much room to play with for NaVi. He has no smoke to slow them down. Had he had that smoke,
we get into round number 5 here. JL with the lurk smoke towards Squeaky. Outside smokes deployed once again, removing that vision for Woxic. But he has now got a whole different problem ahead of him. Simple with that first frag on Zantares, looking for a double kill. That is unbelievable that he hits that shot with such precision as well. Woxic with the AWP gets nothing done.
Bro, Woxic hits him with that op, and Simple survives like it's nothing. One bullet out of the barrel, pops his head like a melon. And now let's just hope, for Navi's sake, that Simple's efforts aren't in vain.
Miracles can happen, and this is probably why we have some nice frag movies in Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
But I would like them to hedge their bets. Like, maybe play just together on the bomb side. Wikadia is going to have to go frag movie right there.
Oh.
And he doesn't.
Yeah, as you can see, he's having to jiggle peek every single angle, every crevice of the bomb site, and then on the final jiggle, they're already through main. Best highlights of this entire map. Simple with a pretty pedestrian kill there towards main entrance, but it's the second that is an absolute showstopper. They make their way in towards the A bomb site. Wikadia could do nothing, starting to feel the pressure now. Good half for NaVi, right?
It's
Even if they lost
brother.
every other round at this point, in round number 7, they'd be fine with this half. They can still win it, and Woxic will have to go above and
Chance.
beyond. Yeah.
At least like the characters there, you know, the ambition of getting up in their faces with the AWP. And the 5-7 tries.
The 5-7's also there.
You know, Calix has to flank. He's got to, they got to throw something at this because NaVi are just so much sharper at the moment, right? If Woxic gets that first, second frag, it was right there for the taking. The makings of something were there.
We haven't seen any of those sort of sequences from Woxic this tournament.
No.
He's been almost neutered as an AWP player. He used to be super clutch, super aggressive, known for his iconic plays. I don't think we've seen a single one of those sort of performances. Like, he's not had the worst tournament, but it's just been very defensive, very passive. I think working at Maja, they don't want the aggression from him. They just want the Counter-Strike basics, textbook orbing, and sure, he'll have a couple of shots here and there, but I don't think it really suits his playstyle. A glimmer of it there, the up-close and personal approach. Happy to see if Zantares can survive, and unfortunately didn't work out for Wox. He gets one kill, sure, but then smothered. And once again, NaVi pick up a very important round. 7-0, another buy available for Eternal Fire, but they are running out of time here. Now, bear in mind, that flash I just mentioned, that's the one that's going to get him.
There we go.
And he hits the shot, but he's been dissuaded.
He
it's
stays.
enough to push him off the line.
That grenade's excellent. Softens bit up even more so clean up from Major. Woxic, you want a little more, huh?
Right, why not?
Alexi B's been able to cross. Simple's awaiting that hell peek, knowing a player was back there. Alexi's gonna maybe peek into it, looking for a duel. But that ambition is his end. And a 5v3 comes from it. The best chance Eternal Fire could have hoped for to try and get this first nuke round win. Let's see if anybody can rip it from their hands. Simple has gotten a chance to get closer, creating that ambiguity as to whether they go down to B or whether Hell is compromised, and they're getting these players flustered. Ime has that Molotov back A site. They do chuck Util back onto the T's as well, the main player. Big moment for Xantares to come through. It's a 1v4 from Simple, and if there was more than 10 seconds, maybe. He gets cleared, and Eternal Fire have broken through.
Well, there we have it. Well, we've got Woxic at Rampant once again, an old classic maneuver of his, holding deeper in the trophy room. Xantares will change his position as well, this time in towards Secret. There's the push from Trophy, not bad. Xantares could be on for the second as well here. Timing might elude him. Oh my goodness, he gets away with it. He must spot some it's information. The one player is already down towards Secret. Woxic's rotated from ramp, and now getting some world-class form here. We're seeing the shots starting to connect. There's the third. This is more like it from Woxic.
There's that fire. That ramp peek, the follow-ups, the outer play, and nearly the ace.
Here we go.
Just 12 health left on Ime, and that op's coming for him. Woxic changes guns. Don't.
If they lose this now,
it's
everybody relax. Everybody relax. We're all right. It's all good. Woxic's done the work.
All right.
But also throw a lot away. That's the problem.
That's also needed right now. You have to be realistic. You're down 1-7.
Yes.
You have to be a little bit creative.
And I think that, right now we've kind of seen a formula from Eternal Fire that has been hinging on Wicadia and Xantares. Well, Wicadia's 1-8.
Yeah, it's all kind of banking on this Woxic pick, and he's actually found the opener. What a scalp to take as well. Simple, removing the equation early here. 5 versus 4. Time is of the essence. 40 seconds remaining. There's a second kill as well. Eternal Fire starting to piece this nuke together. Immer's down towards lower, and JO will try and join him. They've actually got down the vents. Like I said, Alexi B special. That meets Wicadia, who needed those frags there. Confirms the round, gets the bomb in his control, and it's just one player remaining here for NaVi. Great shot, but surely nothing more he can do.
Beautiful. I mean, look at the way NaVi start to get their play activated, and it all just hinges on as we kind of set up that Woxic first entry. Woxic gets a kill, everything else falls into position. The smoke out from Hut. Yes, JL, Alexi, slip down vent, uncontested. Yes, they do it silently.
A quad kill, opening pick, so we haven't said that at all throughout this tournament for him, even though Eternal Fire have been very good.
Oh, JL got down vent. 3 players crossed over with bomb behind smokes, and JL dove
It's an Alexi B special. All of his teams have done this. They sneak a player down vents, operate down towards lower, and here's the big man himself, finds the second kill of the round on this half buy.
Dude, and of course, right, with that kill downstairs, the whole entire CT steam starts scrambling. You catch a kill in main, that vent rotate back to A is open. Now Eternal Fire are panicking in 2 directions. Now Wicadia's left back sight, desperate. Woxic trying to regain control of this. We get that pistol push back sight. Wicadia's going to get overwhelmed by simply just the sidearms, and it's the ramp play that's all that remains. And as he tries to seek out that bomb plant, it is JL from a pistol kill inside of the vent to a coverage down on B, and NaVi, just when Eternal Fire showed us a glimpse of hope, rip it from their hands.
The pedal, on the gas pedal rather, they slowed down a little bit, and that's why he was allowed some of these entry kills here. Complete change of scenery. Immediate wall of smoke outside with a fast pace into Secret, plus the incursion of JL in the smoke to the vent. He finds the kill onto Major, and then Eternal Fire are given no time.
Single door swung open, smoke ahead of it, chance, and damage dealt. Calyx falls down, won't be able to manage that one, and Woxic's angle nullified by the smoke that comes out. We do have man advantage for the CTs. Make it a double. Woxic's connected yet again, but Ime catching the back of those players pushing towards Decon. Unfortunately for Simple, he's flushed out. He is forced out of this position. He is so compromised, but he has found the slimmest position to hold on to, and the coverage is fantastic. Woxic has opened up rounds, but can he close one? Oh, missed shot! A costly miss at that. NaVi, a 9th.
Oh, he could have been the hero once again. That would have been a massive 1v1 to convert there. Eternal Fire let it slip by the wayside. It was all down to the lower bomb side. They got the opening frag, but NaVi just had way too much control. It was Calyx defending with a Desert Eagle, couldn't find the initial frag, and then just gets smothered. The retake was initiated with Simple, Immer working in tandem. This was the 1 versus 1. If he hits that shot, he obviously wins the round. It comes down to 1 bullet, and that's going to be heartbreaking for Eternal Fire. If they pull that off, great. It's a half. It's something they can maybe do something with like a pistol victory.
It's 15.
Yeah.
And it's looking pretty good for at least the 4th. We've got a couple of trades here towards upper. 4 versus 2 now. Flames engulfing the bomb side, but just Simple and Immer remain. Need to try and scoop up the bomb if possible. There were plenty of time to do so, but surely there's nothing left to be done. Woxic with a prime position to find the penultimate frag here.
It's a bit of a classic. You know how it goes. You're leading 10-3 T-side nuke. You try to rush through some Molotovs, looking for a different version of your offense. Emed down 1v3, connects the first headshot, second, and is given a chance at that 3rd.
It's a hollow victory at the end there, I'm afraid.
Okay.
You barely are celebrating that one. It all comes down to this. Another weak buy as LexiB will nade off that door. Woxic outside this time.
He'll connect, and again, the pace is just getting crazy, right? We're gloves off Counter-Strike right now. We're rushing at everything. We're flying through Molotovs. I feel like both teams have come to an understanding. This half is done, and it finishes with that 5th. Eternal Fire burning out here in Malta in the face of an annihilation from NaVi, but it's not over yet.
That's certainly a fair statement as towards the ramp room we are heading. At least we were. Eternal Fire thinking better of it and going to adjust their setup towards upper. Immer's got a nasty surprise there. The dual elites dealt with by Wakadia. The upper bomb side wide open here. JL hot on their heels, but the bomb will be planted. This is looking good for the Turks.
Ooh, a pistol round would make things a little more interesting. At least give us some more Eternal Fire to enjoy before the road maybe comes to an end. Clean as you could ask. 4 frags out of Eternal Fire, nothing on the response. Damn your dual Berettas.
Yeah, right.
Get them out.
Not a single frag found until Simple arrived, of course. He finds one in the back of ahead of Major. And now, at this point, it's just a matter of time. Xantaros will take him down. They're still believing. They're still cheering.
That's a hope.
Yeah.
And so now we have a nade stack for NaVi. Couple of nades purchased up in this round. Gonna lob them in early, but it misses at the hut. Still, JL picks up the opener. Oh no, God, no. Xantares! How does he win that? He hits him with a turn, a wiggle, a jiggle. Now Simple's AK's entered the fray. Tries his hand at the spam, but nothing found. NaVi still sit up in the 4-on-3 here, and that AK is still very much in the picture. Getting itself situated up on top of the hut. There's that other rifle dropped. No one's retrieved it. Instead, aggroing into the lobby. Bit is fed to Eternal Fire.
They've got about a 15-second window here to try and make it work. That grenade might dissuade them, though. Max damage to LexiB. Now Simple will have to find 3 more kills. There's the first. Well, and a second, but not the one he wanted, I'm afraid.
Oh, he still has
a 1 versus 1 here. There would have been time to defuse as well. A great effort. Bear in mind that's a pretty much full eco for NaVi, bringing it down to a 1 versus 1.
The same thing here, but LexiB has a moment. A chance. As they are about to step right in front of him, and he has the support from Door, so if they tried to wide swing, well, there should be a helping set of hands, but JL seemingly doesn't get the trade frag, and Alexi dies. It's still the 3v3 because of Simple, but a beauty of a headshot from Wakadia, who has had struggles. Started this round 7-14. Simple up top, and Ime makes his play, slides out, simultaneous kills from both. A 2 versus 3 for NaVi's 11th as he just slips up, vent like it's nothing.
Eternal Fire to give up, but Harry, they got the bomb planted. Not all is lost.
Yeah, okay, so that's where he got it. I was really wondering where Simple killed Major. Major was the guy flanking through ramp after they got the opener there. And I saw it was like a wallbang kill in the kill feed. I was wondering if he'd done the...
Just the scoreline here. It could be the series because Eternal Fire will have nothing to work with going forward. It'll be 12-8 down, presumably 13 after that as well. It's a decent execution towards upper. The MP9 only good for 1 here. Some access towards the upper bomb side. It's Simple trying to shut them down. He's overmanaged though.
Yikes.
Overworked in the position, and now it's a bit of a scramble, but 3 players are towards upper. Working in tandem, and they've got the advantage here.
There we have it. All right. frantic and ferocious. My God, Eternal Fire kind of losing track of all the players that were coming at him.
Wasn't necessary per se, but Calyx is more than happy to oblige and gets himself a nice double to close things out. It's 9 on the board for Eternal Fire. This game is back on.
And so that's what we kind of saw them like coming to grips with for a while there. But now everyone seems like they're believing, no, this can keep going. There is still more for Eternal Fire to offer here. But in the back of Garage, he's got his work cut out for him in this round. There is a massive Eternal Fire players out in the yard, but Alexi and Bit will stand tall. And between the two of them, they've now got the bomb away from Eternal Fire, and they've delivered a 5v2 to NaVi.
Now, bear in mind as well, this should be a pretty much guaranteed round unless Magic keeps delivering shots like that. He is looking incredible today. 16 kills here on Nuke.
Feels like the momentum was meant to carry them into that outer play, but Alexi B spamming a smoke. You could just see them freeze for a second, freeze up in that garage, let the smoke fade, and yeah, guess what? Bit's deep enough that you get phased out. 2 pickups like that from Bit. Such a good setup as well for NaVi, right? Indicative of a good Nuke team. They wasted no time to get down here. Smoke grenade at the perfect moment, and just a comfortable, relaxed angle from both Imet and Alexi. Now, Alexi doesn't finish his kill. The vent control has been lost, but A-Site is just entirely in the dark for Eternal Fire, so they're thinking a B-split. In the dying seconds...
You go back up the vents. It's going to be the bomb on the back of Calyx. Woxic might just go and present something elsewhere with the low HP and to suggest they're going out to another location, but 10 seconds remain. They've got to go for a deep breath. It all comes down to this.
Simple's up, 10 seconds. Wicadia gets out. He crosses over to the deep plant. Cover has to be fantastic. Ema swings, stops the plant, and stops the hope of Eternal Fire. Time decides. You said, how would they get it going? Drenched in desperation. And then they clear Wicadia after time, no plant. That one right there is going to sting. What'll he make of it? Simple's close enough to have his head torn off.
Like I said, though, this sort of boost, yeah, it's commonly checked, but when you've got pistols and so much to worry about, you might not consider it. That's exactly what's happening right here. 3 kills will be traded out eventually, but the damage has been done. This is possible to recover, but bear in mind, Wicadia with no Kevlar, and now just Woxic in a 3 versus 1. Hasn't had any sensational clutches this tournament. Is this the start?
Better late than never. Connects it and picks up bombs. Smoke still for the double doors as well. Oh, the spam, though. Take it away from him.
They don't really have to do anything here on the CT side, denying access towards the double doors, containing him. He'll go for a plan, which he'll get down, to be fair to him, and this is going to take something magnificent at this stage. He's got the potential to do so, but now missing that first shot might be in a lot of trouble here. That was the money shot right there.
Yep.
It doesn't happen, doesn't work out, but at least gets the plan down. Not all is lost. It's 14-10, but some money going into that next round. Feeling those outside smokes being deployed. This is their rebuttal. Got to claim territory in towards lobby here. So Simple will cover the push. Bits investigates.
Zatera's on it, cleared.
Done that.
So clean.
What?
So incredibly clean. Peeks in, instant headshot.
Yeah, and they peel off as well.
Dude, you've got to give Alexi credit here for NaVi, right? This push from Simple and Bit is great, and it's a perfect time to do it. You know that at this scoreline, Eternal Fire probably aren't going to throw some mega fast play at you. They don't really have the util to double pump and exec, and so they likely, under the pressure, under the weight of this situation, we're going to come at you with a slow, defaulty round while they talk through the game plan, while they figure out what's happening here. And that has been completely uprooted. NaVi have tried to stop Eternal Fire playing this on their own terms. And double set up at the vent. This bait and switch again pulled out. And NaVi find 15 on the back of it.
It's one of those moments, Eternal Fire throw those smokes out with everybody stagnant inside of the lobby.
5 rounds still available. Eternal Fire will need all of them to take us to overtime here. 2 MAC-10s, 3 Galils, and a Hope. As we see them going towards the ramp room here. It's Simple of a missed shot, but they're just allowing ramp room to be given over. It's not a problem.
Yeah, they won't lose hell. That's mollied off. Simple happy to go back, peeking in, looking for his impact as Alexi racks up another one. So 3v5 from Eternal Fire, or this streak of 2-0s in Pro League Season 18 will indeed come to an end. The best Turkish run that we have seen in years.
What a run it was.
And in such convincing fashion. To dismantle an Astralis that just came off of a top 4 in Cologne, to destroy Big, another team that's looking better than ever. This was the real deal from Eternal Fire, and it gives us hope knowing that a guy like Wicadia may be injecting a little life into the Turkish scene. But life is what NaVi have brought to the table tonight. And they will queue up that Monty semi-final. Of all of the teams that had time off between their group stage play and playoffs, NaVi will not let themselves fall into that category of chumps.
Yeah, an admirable run for Eternal Fire there. Gave us a great showing. Every single game in the last 4, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, taking down huge scalps on their path. But today, the challenger was just too strong. NaVi absolutely dumpstered them on Anubis. First half of Nuke wasn't looking good. Wicadia, you can see him there. He's gutted. Didn't perform here in the quarterfinal today, but he had a great tournament, Connor.
Right up there with Xantares. And unfortunately, this is where we say farewell, Eternal Fire. But how poetic it could be if NaVi, at the very last CSGO event, managed to piece this international roster together. Speaking of international talent, of course, we throw this.